Hello everyone, this is the precursor video to the beginning of the Vintage Vacuum Cleaner Deep Clean Test series of videos, if you like. So I just wanted to make this video to explain the process to you. So what we're going to replicate for each and every test that we do on the vintage vacuum cleaners. So I finally have everything that I need. I have the sand here. So this is just Trixie, that's German. Terrarium sand. That took an awfully long time to work out. It's a bag of sand, basically. So we have the sand. It's like quite a light sand, and I think it should work perfectly for this use. So sand's there and ready. Probably not going to stand up straight. So that's good. We got that. That's 5 kilos of sand, which will give us an awful lot of tests, seeing as we're using 100 grams per test. So that's really good. We've got the scales here, which I found in my kitchen cupboard. Hey! I don't cook, so I was like, okay, have I got scales? I thought I did have. Found a battery, popped it in, it works lovely. And the most important thing we have, of course, is the carpet. So this is the piece of carpet that we're going to use for these tests. It's a good quality carpet, and it has a reasonably thick pile. I can sort of get my finger in there. I can really stick my finger in. So it's got some depth to it. It's not just a nasty piece of cheap flat pile carpet. This is, it looks like it's cut pile, actually. Yes, it is. It's cut pile, quite thick, and it should be ideal for this task. It's probably about 1 centimetre of depth, I would say. Obviously nothing to what the US has with their shag pile carpets like that, but this is what we have over here in Britain. So this should do it perfectly. So the process that we're going to go through, I've written it out here because we need to be able to replicate the process each and every time. But what I would say at this point, and I will continue to say this throughout this video series, is that this is not in any way, shape or form scientific. We're not doing it in a lab. We're not doing it with scientific standards. This is just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun to see what happens if we do this with some vintage vacuum cleaners. Now, obviously, this is your chance now to give me some feedback and say, oh, maybe you should do it like this, or maybe you should do it like that. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it this way. So step one is that the carpet area will be marked out. So it'll probably be approximately 1 metre square. That will be our test area. Then it will be vacuumed thoroughly with a Shark NKV 901 UKT. So that's the big 900 series Shark, which is like, I've just got it in the cupboard there, which I use if I'm just going to do a quick clean. It's a really good vacuum cleaner, and I know it will extract a lot of sand, leftover sand from this carpet. So once it's been vacuumed with the Shark, then 100 grams of sand is weighed and then sprinkled over the 1 metre square area, and then the sand will be rubbed in with a brush. The next stage is that the test vacuum cleaner's dirt receptacle, whatever that may be, a bag or a piece of cloth or a cyclone unit, will be weighed, and the weight of that receptacle will be recorded. The machine itself will then be used for 30 seconds on the marked out piece of carpet. Now this was the bit that I was struggling with. I was thinking, how can I make this fair? And I was thinking to myself, okay, well, I could do number of stripes up and down. So do 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and do repeat that for each machine. But then that's not really fair on the cylinder cleaners, because I don't know, you can, I don't know, and it just kind of got complicated, and I was thinking, okay, well, maybe if I do like 5, if I just do it 4, and I could do, well, what about if I did like, no, I thought, no, okay, do you know what? 30 seconds is a reasonable amount of time for the vacuum cleaner to show what it can do. And I'm not going to go absolutely mental with it. It'll just be like you were using it normally. I'll time 30 seconds and the machine has got 30 seconds to get as much sand out of the carpet as it possibly can. Once 30 seconds are up, the cleaner dirt receptacle is then weighed again, and we see the difference between what it was to what it is. The results will then be calculated and announced in the video, and then the results list will be updated and included in each video that's made. So we've got machine number 1, machine number 2, machine number 3, and then the results will change on that list as I record more and more videos. So what's currently number 1 may be number 8 by the time we get round to video number 8, but they will be done in a sequential basis. And then this will be repeated every time. So it comes back to number 2, vacuum it with the shark, 100 grams of sand, sprinkled, rubbed, weighed, test, repeat, repeat, repeat. So that's my idea for how I'm going to do this. And as I say, it's not scientific at all. It's just, I'm doing it in my lounge. It's not a lab. It's not, amazing with big fluorescent lights and big computers going beep, beep, boop, boop, and all that stuff. It's just me with a couple of vacuum cleaners getting some sand out of a carpet. But I think it will be interesting. It would be interesting to see what happens. I can't wait to start doing this because I think number 1 on the list is going to be really, really good. Number 2 is going to be terrible. Number 3 is going to be all right. Number 4 is going to be terrible. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes because it's going to be interesting to see what the results are. So this is your chance now to give me some feedback. What do you think of this plan? Are you happy with it? Do you think it'll work? I don't want lots of moaning and bitching and like, oh, you haven't done it right, you haven't done this, you haven't thought about that, you haven't worn a cap. And like, oh God, has your cat walked over the carpet in between filming? It's like, oh God, seriously, just take it as a bit of fun because that's exactly what it is. So that's it for this video. Very much looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this one. I'm going to go and set up now and film the first episode, if you like, and then I will make any changes off the back of any comments you have afterwards. So fingers crossed this works. I'll see you soon. Take care.